Understood. Here's the continuation with more romance. On a chilly winter night, Emma and Alex met in a cozy little restaurant downtown. Candlelight flickered between them, casting warm shadows across their faces. They had shared countless moments, but tonight felt different. There was an electricity in the air, a quiet anticipation building between them. After dinner, they walked back to Emma's apartment. She invited him inside, and as the door closed behind them, a silence hung in the air, thick with expectation. Standing by the soft glow of her living room lamp, Alex gently brushed a stray hair from Emma's face, his hand lingering against her cheek. Their eyes met, and without a word, he leaned in, capturing her lips in a tender kiss. Emma's heart raced as she felt herself melt into his embrace. His arms wrapped around her waist, pulling her close as their kiss deepened, filled with a passion that had been building over the months. She felt alive, her skin tingling as his hands explored the small of her back, his touch gentle yet firm. They moved together naturally, each kiss intensifying as they surrendered to the desire they had been holding back for so long. Alex's hand found hers, and he led her to the couch. They sank into its warmth, lost in each other. She could feel the strength of his arms around her, the warmth of his breath against her neck, as he whispered her name, sending shivers down her spine. His fingers traced soft patterns along her arm, each touch lighting a fire within her. In that moment, age, roles, and worries faded away. All that mattered was the love they felt, unguarded and free. They spent the night wrapped in each other, sharing whispered secrets, gentle touches, and quiet laughter. It was a night that neither of them would ever forget, a night where they discovered not only a deep connection but a passion that felt limitless. Here's a romantic story about a 40-year-old university professor who falls in love with her student, filled with romance and warmth. The unexpected connection ***. Emma had spent her entire life devoted to academia. At 40, she was a professor of literature at a prestigious university, known for her intellect and dedication. After her husband passed away several years ago, Emma poured herself into her work, finding solace in the world of books and teaching. Life had become routine, yet safe, and she had come to accept this quiet solitude as her destiny. Then, one autumn semester, she met Alex. Alex was one of her new students in the advanced literature class, a young, curious mind with a passion for storytelling. At 25, he was driven, intelligent, and often raised intriguing questions that made Emma see her beloved subject in a new light. As the weeks passed, Emma found herself looking forward to her interactions with him, enjoying their conversations about poetry and prose. But soon, she realized there was something more. Emma had always been cautious about keeping a professional boundary, but with Alex, it felt different. There was a spark, a connection that grew every time they spoke. After class, they'd linger to discuss everything from Shakespeare's sonnets to modern novels, and their conversations spilled over into coffee chats at the campus cafe. One evening, as they sat in the cafe talking about their favorite writers, Alex reached out, his hand brushing hers. It was an innocent touch, but Emma felt her heart race. She pulled her hand back, smiling nervously, aware of the complexities involved. But Alex's eyes held a warmth, a quiet invitation that hinted at deeper feelings. As winter set in, Emma found herself battling conflicting emotions. She loved spending time with Alex, yet she worried about the age difference and what others might think. Alex, sensing her hesitations, finally spoke one evening after class, in a voice soft and filled with understanding. "Emma, I know this isn't simple for you," he said, "but I care about you deeply. I respect you, not just as a professor, but as a person. Whatever you feel, know that I'm here for you." Emma looked into his eyes, seeing the sincerity there. She knew this was not a fleeting infatuation. She felt alive, as if Alex had reignited a spark she thought she'd lost forever. Hesitantly, she allowed herself to explore this new chapter in her life. They began seeing each other outside of the university, sharing moments that brought them closer. They'd go for long walks, discussing everything from their dreams to their fears. Slowly, Emma's worries faded, replaced by a profound connection that defied logic and age. Their relationship was passionate yet tender, filled with deep conversations and stolen glances. Emma felt young again, rediscovering a side of herself she thought was long gone. Alex, too, felt a deep respect and admiration for her, appreciating her wisdom and the depth of her soul. But their romance wasn't without challenges. Gossip spread among the students and faculty, and Emma faced questioning glances. However, she stood strong, finding strength in Alex's unwavering support. He was her equal, not in age but in spirit, and together they found a love that was rare and beautiful. As the semester came to an end, Emma knew she had found not only a partner, but a kindred soul. As the semester drew to a close, Emma and Alex were faced with a difficult decision. Their love was real, yet the world around them constantly reminded them of the differences and the potential consequences of their relationship. Emma was torn. Could she continue this love that felt so right, even if it risked her career and reputation? Alex, however, was more determined than ever. One evening, he invited her to a quiet, secluded spot in a nearby park. Under the soft glow of city lights, Alex held Emma's hands, his voice steady yet filled with emotion. "Emma, I don't care what anyone says. I want to be with you. You've changed my life, and I don't want to lose that." Emma felt a wave of emotion wash over her. She loved Alex deeply, but her fears still lingered. What if their relationship didn't last? What if it cost her the career she had worked so hard to build? That night, Emma couldn't sleep. She tossed and turned, replaying their moments together. The laughter, the deep conversations, and the love they shared. Finally, she made a decision. The next day, Emma arranged a meeting with the dean. She had decided to be transparent, regardless of the consequences. She explained her situation, her connection with Alex, and assured the dean that she valued the university's integrity above all else. The dean listened carefully, and though his initial reaction was serious, he ultimately respected Emma's honesty and dedication. He allowed her to step down from teaching Alex's class, understanding her desire to protect her personal and professional life. With this newfound freedom, Emma and Alex's relationship flourished. Without the weight of secrecy, they embraced life openly, and Emma felt herself blossoming in ways she never imagined. Alex's love brought a fresh energy to her world, and she was inspired to start writing again, something she hadn't done since her husband's passing. Together, they traveled, shared new experiences, and built memories. They knew their love was unconventional, but they cherished each moment. Over time, Emma's colleagues and friends came to accept and even admire their relationship, seeing the happiness it brought her. Emma and Alex continued to grow together, creating a love story that was unexpected yet beautiful, a reminder that love could be found at any age and that sometimes the most incredible connections arise from the most unlikely of places. Here's a more subtle, YouTube-friendly version of the romantic story, focusing on emotional connection and gentle romance. That evening, as Emma and Alex walked through the city streets, the winter air was crisp, and their laughter mingled with the soft glow of streetlights. They stopped at her favorite cafe, and over hot chocolate, they shared stories about their lives, the dreams they had, the losses, and the hopes they carried. As the night grew colder, Emma invited Alex inside for one last coffee. In the warmth of her cozy living room, they continued talking, their voices growing softer, each glance between them lasting a little longer. It was clear how much they cherished these moments together. When Alex gently reached for her hand, Emma felt her heart beat a little faster. They stood close, and he softly brushed a strand of hair from her face, his touch warm and comforting. Their eyes met, and in that silent exchange, they felt a connection that needed no words. They spent hours together that night, sharing heartfelt stories, quiet laughter, and meaningful glances. They both knew their feelings ran deep, and it was enough to just be there, to be seen, and to feel cherished.
Certainly.
Here's a more detailed summary of the key moments in the story. 1. Emma's journey of rediscovery. Emma is a 40-year-old literature professor who has led a quiet, dedicated life since her husband passed away. She finds comfort in her career and the world of books, with her days structured around teaching and inspiring her students. However, meeting Alex, a 25-year-old student with a remarkable enthusiasm for literature, begins to shake up her world. His curiosity and passion reignite a spark in her, and Emma starts to feel emotions she hadn't felt in years. 2. Building a strong connection. Over the weeks, Emma and Alex grow closer through shared interests and conversations. They talk about their favorite novels, poetry, and philosophy, going far beyond classroom discussions. Emma feels a unique intellectual and emotional connection with him, something deeper than simple friendship. Their discussions become a cherished part of her life, and she finds herself looking forward to every interaction, slowly realizing her feelings for him are no longer just professional admiration. 3. The unspoken affection. There's an unspoken warmth between them that grows with each moment. When Alex reaches out to brush a strand of hair from her face during one of their conversations, it becomes a quiet, yet profound gesture that holds a world of meaning. Emma's heart races, and she feels the pull of a deeper affection. Small gestures, like holding hands or lingering glances, communicate the care and tenderness they feel for each other without needing words. 4. Struggling with the complexity of love. Emma is conflicted. She loves her role as a professor and is aware of the social boundaries that come with it. The age difference between her and Alex also causes her to worry about society's expectations. However, Alex reassures her, expressing that his feelings for her are genuine and that he values her beyond titles or roles. He sees Emma not just as a professor, but as an individual, and he wants to be there for her. 5. The courage to be honest. Emma decides to be open about their relationship. She meets with the university dean to explain the situation honestly, emphasizing her commitment to professionalism while also asking for understanding in her personal life. The dean respects her honesty and permits her to step away from teaching Alex's class, allowing them to continue their relationship without the strain of secrecy. This decision brings a new sense of freedom and relief to both Emma and Alex. 6. Embracing each other fully. Now free to explore their relationship openly, Emma and Alex embrace their love with renewed joy. They enjoy simple moments together, from sharing laughter over coffee to having long, heart-to-heart conversations about their dreams and plans. They spend quiet evenings in each other's company, wrapped in the comfort of shared trust and companionship. For Emma, each moment with Alex feels like a rediscovery of happiness and a new beginning. 7. A love beyond age and boundaries. Their connection becomes a beautiful reminder that love can flourish at any stage of life. Friends, colleagues, and eventually even those who doubted them begin to see the genuine happiness they bring to each other. Emma and Alex realize that their relationship is a rare and precious bond built on mutual respect, shared dreams, and a deep understanding of one another. In the end, they find a love that enriches both their lives, creating a story that goes beyond conventions, one of trust, rediscovery, and the courage to embrace happiness regardless of age or circumstance.